Hi guys, Rob here and I'm coming from the Bay Hotel on the 21st floor. This is the outdoor swimming pool that they have here. This arguably has the best views from a swimming pool in Cebu that you're going to find.
I'm at the front here. It's a busy intersection here. Across the road is the Parkmall shopping mall, which is a little shopping mall. So let's check out this hotel. It's a 4-star hotel with 688 rooms. I'll show more of that later. It has one of the most impressive rooftop swimming pools in Cebu. Again, more of this in a moment. Location-wise, on the map, the hotel is in Mandaue, which is basically on the way from Cebu's airport to Cebu City. Google Maps has it as a 16-minute trip from the airport, which I think is Google's attempt at sarcasm. On a good day with traffic, you'll be lucky to do it in double that time. For a ballpark figure, allow 30 to 45 minutes from the airport, again subject to the traffic. If you look at the map in 3D, obviously Google hasn't updated this map recently. Believe me, the hotel is completed. As I've mentioned before, it's on the corner of a busy intersection. And diagonally across the road is Parkmall, a little shopping centre, which has shops, a supermarket and fast food restaurants. Behind Parkmall is a little trendy city Times Square area where they have more restaurants. There's a 7-Eleven and there's a popular buffet restaurant at the back. Back to the Bay Hotel. Part of the complex, and just outside the lobby is a couple of restaurants and also a coffee shop. Due to it being Christmas, there was a huge Christmas tree in the lobby. It looked really good. The lobby is quite large and spacious. My room wasn't ready when I arrived, but I did arrive early, so I decided to hang out in the lobby lounge. It serves up light snacks, coffees, beers and cocktails. I had the roast beef sandwich, which was quite nice. They also have special Christmas promos, as shown on screen, like the Christmas Eve dinner and lunch, etc. For these, just check directly for the hotels for the latest promos. Located on the 23rd floor is the hotel's Twilight Rooftop lounge and bar. You can almost get a 360 degrees view of Cebu. A great place to unwind with a drink, music blaring, plenty of choices of drinks, and they also have some signature cocktails. At the time of year I visited again, they had their Christmas cocktails.
What's the ingredient?
Vodka and a tequila rose.
I tried the candy cane, as it looked very Christmassy, but for me it was a little too sweet for my palate. Shown on screen are some of the drinks available. Great views of Cebu City at night time. But for me, the highlight for the facilities at the hotel was the infinity outdoor lap pool. Obviously not huge, it's a long rectangular shaped pool on the 21st floor. It's just a nice place to hang out, although you pay hotel prices for drinks. And it offers some of the best views from a swimming pool in Cebu. There's a bar next to the pool, so you can chill by the bar or the swimming pool with a nice cold one. There's a bit of cover here where the seats are as well, in case the weather turns foul. I was able to get a bit of the sunset, where there was a little clearing when I was taking some photos. At night the pool has lights, and you get some wonderful panoramic night views of the city. A great place to hang out or chill out at. Just on 6 AM, the buffet's just open now, and it's already crowded here. At the restaurant for breakfast, they serve up a buffet style. It's a fairly big buffet too, with lots of variety for all tastes.
All the way from salads,
Cheeses, cold meats, fresh fruits, juices, soups. I don't think you're going to have a problem finding something that you're going to like. There's lots of different cuisines, which has different stations from Asian, local and Western, and they also break up some of the more popular Asian dishes, such as Japanese and Korean. I'm trying to show as many dishes in the shortest time, so you can get an idea of what to expect when you come here. Of course, being breakfast, there's an egg station.
there's lots and lots of hot dishes. Just too many to mention. Just to compare, it's actually larger than the Marco Polo Plaza buffet breakfast. It's one of the most famous buffet breakfasts in Cebu. And of course I leave the favourite to last, the delicious pastries. and there's plenty of choices there too. While you're eating, there's this intimidating no leftover policy where you have to pay a fee if you don't eat all your food. So make sure your eyes are not bigger than your belly.
They also have lunch and dinner buffets here. I did try the dinner one night, again a good buffet. There's also a popular buffet restaurant nearby at Times Square called Buffet 101. This was really busy. This place was really buzzing, and considering the prices were nearly the same for the buffet, the Bay Hotel's buffet was hands down the better option, and the quality of the food was so much better. So keep that in mind, food for thought. Some of the dishes at dinner were similar to the breakfast ones. There's a soup station with a chef, and you can pick and choose what you want put into the soup. Japanese cuisine. You can make your own sandwiches. There's delicious barbecue meats, as well as roasted meats.
So there's beef, chicken, and duck.
And of course there's the famous lechon, which is the barbecue pig.
And lechon is just delicious. You have to try it if you've never been here in Cebu before.
Some of the dishes you can pick and choose what you want on or what you don't want on, and there's a chef there to cook it for you.
How long does it take to cook the pizza?
5 minutes.
The pizzas they made were okay, and again you could pick your toppings. So to sum up, a good buffet. Not quite as good as say the Radisson Blu, but that is a 5-star hotel. But I think you'll be pretty satisfied with the buffets they offer.
The desserts are just so colourful and tempting. You also have the Pinoy favourite desserts.
Oh, and there's even a kids area. After that, there's always the hotel's gym to work off all those calories. Other features include a kids room, function rooms, and just to mention the Wi-Fi is free. To the rooms, let's look at the prices and features. The Bay Hotel's website flashes some benefits if you book directly. So checking the rooms, they start from the deluxe. There's not a lot of difference between the deluxe and the premier rooms. It's more to do with the higher floors that you get. So the premier rooms, you get a better view because you're higher up. Other than that, the room features are pretty much the same. Anyhow, the website has more details if you want to look into that. Booking directly with the Bay Hotel, you can see the website's prices over a period of time, which I've mentioned in previous videos. I like to see what's available in the future. They do have early bird specials if you book early. Keep in mind when you're looking, they don't show the taxes until you actually book. So just to be aware of that. This is true also when I check third-party sites, so just be careful. Anyhow, you get an idea of what to pay for each particular room type.
Looking at Trafalgar, it was showing the Bay Hotel's website as the cheapest, again excluding taxes. TripAdvisor had the cheapest rates for a comparison booking site. That was with trip.com, and this price was not including taxes.
So when I looked into more detail, it came out at 4127 peso without breakfast. Looking at Agoda directly and not logged in, it was actually showing cheaper rates than even the comparison booking sites were showing for the same dates. With taxes, it came just over 3.5. To double check the rates with Agoda, I logged into my app and the rate was 300 peso more. So again, being logged in with Agoda at higher rates as per my previous video. Again, it's only about $10, but it adds up. I may sound like a broken record, but if this is your first time watching my videos, make sure to check and compare as many websites as you can. I also double check with hotels combined. You can see the prices shown. I only stayed in the premier rooms. I found these rooms modern and stylish, comfortable bed, a good room overall. Surprisingly, the minibar was not stocked. Other than that, the room had the standard facilities you expect in a 4-star hotel. The wardrobe had robes, ironing board, iron, and a safe. I thought it was a really good room. Nice chair to lounge on, a work desk. The room was a decent size. It covers 27 square metres and comes in either a king or 2 twin beds. The bathroom again was modern, pretty on par with the standard of the rest of the room. The bathroom comes with the bathroom amenities plus shower gels. One thing I really wanted to point out was the different view types you get from these rooms. This one we're looking at is the harbour view, which with the shipping containers down below, it was a bit of an eyesore. When I was booking, it did sound good on paper to have a harbour view, but in reality, it was a bit ugly. The staff did tell me eventually these shipping container yards would move, but when this happens is anyone's guess. Having said that, I did find it interesting watching how these yards did operate with the safety and just the way they handled the containers. I just hope there was no fine china in any of them. I was just cringing the way they were doing things. If you do pick the harbour view, have a watch of these yards. It'll make your day, even if the view is pretty ugly. Love the safety of the workers. And what do you know, later that afternoon, out the front of the hotel, a container had fallen off one of the trucks on this busy intersection. Lucky no one was hurt. The room itself was exactly the same as the other, so I won't go into much more details to bore you with that. So it's basically the view that's different. With the exception of the CICC building, it's a far superior view, particularly at night with the lights of the city. So I'd easily pick this view over the harbour one, for the time being anyhow. So to sum it up, I really enjoyed staying at the Bay Hotel. Good friendly staff that went out their way to help, really nice modern rooms, good food, and a fantastic 4-star hotel in Cebu. The biggest issue with the hotel is not exactly the hotel itself, but more its location. It's right on a busy, noisy intersection, and there seems to be always heavy traffic here. And unfortunately, with Cebu, traffic is only getting worse. And secondly, it's those ugly shipping container yards from the bay view. They're not deal breakers, but it's something to be aware of. So barring all that, I highly recommend this place. In fact, if I was to make a new top 10 hotels in Cebu City, which I would include Mandaue, the Bay Hotel would be in the list. So that's how highly I think of it. Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe for more travel videos around Cebu, and I'll catch you next time.